The forces that kept democracy away from the Akmimana Multipurposes Cooperative Society for nearly 3 years, with the indirect assistance of the Southern Province cooperative officials, were finally defeated today. The victory was achieved after an election was held to officially elect a board of directors to the Akmimana Cooperative Society based on a second court ruling issued by the Southern Province Civil Appeals Court. The group that achieved the victory in this election was the same group which won a number of cooperative societies which come under the purview of the Akmimana Multipurposes Cooperative Society in 2009 uncontested. Incidentally, the Southern Province Cooperative Development Commissioner did not allow elections to be held in the rest of the areas which come under the Akmimana Multipurposes Cooperative Society, as he postponed them on 2 occasions, citing the presidential and general elections. However, it is this same official who set the dates for the said elections, knowing full well that they would interfere with the presidential and general elections. The Cooperative Development Commissioner, who postponed the elections on 2 occasions, allowed the former board of directors, whose tenure ended on the 16th of September 2009, to continue in their posts till the election was held. The election, which was postponed on 2 occasions, was then slated to be held on the 17th of February 2010. However, the day before the election, the ballot papers which were to be used in this election were stolen from the Akmimana Cooperative Society's head office, which was then under the purview of the former board of directors, who continued to occupy their posts with the blessing of the Southern Province Cooperatives Development Commissioner. The election, which was postponed on 3 different occasions, was next slated to be held on the 15th of October 2011. However, the election had to be held in the great outdoors, as the rural banks and cooperative societies, which were named as polling centres, were forced to be locked down by the chairman of the cooperative society, who was clinging on to his post illegally. Meanwhile, the ballot boxes of 2 polling centres were stolen after the conclusion of the vote. 68 members were eventually elected following this vote. The court then ruled that the board of directors should be chosen by the said 68 members on the 17th of March. However, this too was undermined by the existing board of directors, who were clinging on to power using a legal loophole. Finally, the election to appoint a board of directors was held today, and the group that emerged victorious was the same group of democratically elected officials that went to court over the past 3 years in order to ensure democracy and justice. Meanwhile, the Southern Province Cooperatives Development Commissioner in question, who is currently 63 years of age, has received a 3rd service extension.
The 2012 Bishops College Walk got underway this morning.
This year's Walk of Bishops College, Colombo, was named the Purple Parade. The walk commenced at around 7 this morning from the college premises and was followed by a mini fair.
I'm very happy that after 8 years, Bishop's College was able to have Purple Parade, the fundraiser walk. We had past pupils, parents, present pupils, staff, everybody joining in.
The art of flower arrangement, ikebana, is one of the cultural symbols of the Japanese. An ikebana flower exhibition organized by Sri Lankan branch of the 262nd chapter of the Ikebana International was held in Colombo today.
The Blossom of Hope is the theme of the exhibition. A group including the Japanese ambassador to Sri Lanka attended the exhibition. A number of Sri Lankan florists engaged in the art of ikebana displayed their talents at the exhibition. The art of ikebana is followed not only in Japan but also around the world. The proceeds of the exhibition will be donated to the Cancer Hospital in Maharagama.
Starting off with some cricket, a reshuffled batting lineup together with some responsible batting from Tilakaratne Dilshan lifted the spirits of a struggling Sri Lankan side in their second one-day international against Pakistan in Pallekele. Dilshan batted through the innings for a century, and a number of valuable partnerships saw the hosts pose a challenging total of 280 runs, losing 4 wickets in their allotted 50 overs.
Going away nicely. That one's a little bit too...
Sri Lankan skipper Mahela Jayawardene won the toss and elected to bat first. Opener Tilakaratne Dilshan shared stands of 37 runs and 47 with Upul Taranga and Kumar Sangakkara respectively, before pairing up with Dinesh Chandimal to guide the team past the 150 mark. Chandimal was dismissed by Shahid Afridi for 32 runs, but that did not stall the Sri Lankan run rate, as Mahela Jayawardene and Dilshan produced Sri Lanka's most productive partnership of 86.
Full shot and well played of them as an opener. And that's his second...
Dilshan played the anchor role as Jayawardene played the aggressor, unsettling the spinners with delicate late cuts, scoops, paddle sweeps and conventional sweeps. Jayawardene was undone for a brilliant 53 off 45 balls, while big-hitting left-hander Tissara Pereira displayed his skills to ensure Sri Lanka a healthy score. Pereira hammered 2 sixers and 2 fours for his 14-ball 24, while Dilshan remained unbeaten, contributing a patient 119 as the hosts posted 280 runs for the loss of 4 wickets.
Now, chasing 281 runs for victory, Pakistan were 168 for 6 in 38.3 overs a short while ago. The 15th Asian Junior Athletics Championship commenced at the Sugatadasa Stadium today. Sports first Mahina Bongso, who is at the location, filed this report.
The 15th Asian Junior Athletic Championship is in full swing right here at the Sugatadasa Stadium in Colombo. Athletes from more than 30 Asian countries are competing in the championship, which Sri Lanka is hosting for the very first time. The opening ceremony of the championships took place at around 4 this evening, and it saw the participation of several dignitaries, including the Prime Minister of Sri Lanka, D.M. Jayaratne, the Minister of Sports, and the Senior Vice President of the Asian Athletic Association, Dalan Al-Hama, and the Secretary General of the Asian Athletic Association, Maurice Nicholas. The opening ceremony was made colourful with a lot of cultural items, and the action continued thereafter, and the action will continue for the coming 3 days.
In today's events, a new meet record was set in the finals of the women's 5,000 meters. Kyuma Haruka of Japan clocked a time of 16 minutes 7.74 seconds to set a new meet record in the finals of the women's 5,000 meters. Her Japanese compatriot Kyuma Moe finished second, while Kim Hye-gyeg of Korea finished third. Also, Sri Lankan athletes Shibanti Ratnayaka and Nadishani Henderson qualified for the semi-finals of the women's 400 meters, while Dulash Madhushankar qualified in the men's event. Meanwhile, Iran won first place in the finals of the men's 100 meters, while Chinese Taipei finished first in the women's event.
And with that, we wrap up tonight's edition of Primetime Weekend News. I'm Sonali Wanigabadage. Good night.